Hello, friend. How are you? I just wanted to introduce you to my beautiful friend, Melissa. She is a transformational leadership coach, a realtor, a mom, and a rock star friend. And I just wanted to introduce you to Melissa. So, Melissa, tell my friends about you.
Oh man, I'm so excited I'm so excited for our journey that we get to go together. We just found out we're going to be partners, and I have loved you and your inspiration and your belief in you and all the magic you have. So I'm excited just to be our our first live here together because you just inspire the heck out of me. And one of the things that we were talking yesterday is how we're just going to help each other grow in confidence and in love. And really, we want to target like worthiness issues, like we both kind of definitely have. And I'm sure if you're human, you probably have some worthiness issues from time to time. Um, we're both very into health and wellness, so we hope to be bringing lots of health and wellness tips. And I can't wait to have a session with Lori for Emotion Code. I'm so excited for her healing. And we just kind of today wanted to talk a little bit about what the Inside Out Institute has done with us. We've both been in for about a year. And like, honestly, my past year, I have grown more than I have in 20 years. And I've been in business for 20 years, real estate, network marketing. I've done a lot of different things. And from what I've overcome this year is amazing. So, Lori, what are some of the things that have happened to you um, since you've been here?
Well, one of the main things that I notice is I feel like I am just much happier. I feel like my life is better. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel and I'm just much happier. I've definitely removed a lot of blockages and a lot of trapped emotions from childhood and traumas. And that makes me feel, when you get rid of the negative stuff, then you can put positive stuff in there. And so that I can feel that. I love the community that we are involved in, and they support us so much. And I love that I'm growing and learning, and I have so far to go. And I'm okay with that. That's one
Mhm.
thing I do love about myself is I'm very self-aware. So I do love learning and growing and becoming a better version of myself. This interview thing is definitely a step out of my comfort zone, but I know that talking with you is like talking to a friend. So how hard could it be, right?
Right? It's just like me and you right here. I love
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's
Yes.
so funny because my husband just said that we should name our boat Right because I always say right, right. I didn't realize it until he pointed that out to me. So, what else has Inside Out Institute done for your life?
It has completely transformed my life. I've been in real estate, and thank gosh I found this year and a half ago because I knew the market would be shifting. And if I only had my real estate career right now, I would be having to probably sell my home and go live with family. Like, for some, it's been really great, but there's a housing shortage, and not every realtor, there's not even enough houses on the market for every realtor. So I'm so excited really about the business opportunities that this has brought in, and that it's like got me out of my comfort zone to do other things. I've been in, this small community my whole life, my same career. Like, change has been really hard for me. And now I'm like, yes, I can do a health and wellness business. Yes, I can trade. Yes, I can own an Amazon e-commerce store. Yes, I'm doing all these things, and just learning and having the confidence to be like, yeah. And that's just huge for me because change is hard.
I agree with you. I think change is very hard, but I guess through this year I have learned to accept change a little bit better. I remember last night my other partner, before they just told us that we were going to be partnered, called me and she's like, "Lori, are you okay?" Because she knows like I'm such a creature of habit, and I think sometimes I get pushed to do something different because obviously God knows what's best for both of us or for all of us, and he just wants all of us to have what we're supposed to have. And that's what I love about Inside Out Institute too. They are very intuitive, and they know, they get the answers. Who's supposed to be with who? I guess you're supposed to be my person, and I'm so excited about that. Change. I'm not usually excited about change, so there must be something about you, girl. I'm excited.
Right? We're both overcoming change. And oh man, I'm so excited. We just got off the best call, so I'm super excited. We have an event coming up, and I'm so excited for events and just to be in the with like-minded people has been life-changing. I've been really alone a lot in my life, and I'm a big introvert, so it hasn't been big, but I realized like now that I've have relationships, I'm like, oh, that really was a part that was missing, and you don't know what's missing till you have it sometimes. So the
There's
relationships
somebody
and
on here that's asking a question. I've
oh,
never had anybody ask a question before. So he says, I have a health question for Ms. Straka. So if you're still on there, Macabre, you can ask the question and we'll see if we can answer that question for you. I've never had anybody ask a question before.
you'll
Or I
have to
guess
let
I've
me
never
see because
seen the questions.
yes, I don't see anything, so you'll have to let me know what you're seeing.
Yeah. So
Don't see anything,
yeah,
man.
if it comes up, it's just somebody says, I have a health question for Ms. Straka. So here's the thing. If you aren't still on here and you want to ask a question later or leave a question below under the YouTube or on the Facebook, leave the question below and we will get back to it and answer the question for you. We would be pleased to. That's so cool.
That is
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah, so many good
I'm
things to
excited to be
come.
paired with you. I'm excited to be paired with you also because you definitely have a skill that I have not had ever in my life. Like you sell real estate. I mean, selling has always been very difficult for me. I do hair also on the side and I don't even really sell shampoo. So I'm excited to learn from you on that area and be coached by this great real estate sales lady. Beautiful at that.
I don't ever look at it as sales. Like my sisters are always like, you're such a salesperson. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just sharing my excitement. Like if you have something great, like it's like going to a restaurant. Like if you go out for really good food, you'd be like, I want to tell somebody. Or if you see a really good movie or if you read a really good book. So really all sales is sharing things you love with, like finding things you're obsessed and passionate about. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited for this new product coming out, this new skincare product that's like going to change your face in 10 minutes. Like I want to share that to the rooftop because I know what like healing my body and what transforming my body has, grown, has helped me grow in confidence. It's helped me like just do so much. So not that it's always on the outside, but my outside appearance has changed, but my inside's how I feel. I mean, like 5 years ago, I couldn't even walk up and down stairs. I was sick. I was on the couch. I was in bed all the time with headaches. I mean, completely life change within the last 5 years. So I've been from the spectrum
Wow.
of like super unhealthy. Like my dad died at age 60 from cancer. And I really think it was from how we lived. So I knew I had to take massive, massive changes. And so, yeah, so that's how I really can come in and look where people are at. And I've probably been there, right? We all have our own stories and journeys, but I think that's how I can connect with so well because I've really, we've all had, we all have stories. And so I love learning about people and hearing people's stories.
I do too. I do too. And I love to help people become better versions of themselves because to me, it's such a fun journey, right? Like to be better than you were yesterday. How exciting is that? I love it. I love it.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's what both of our goals are to be a better person tomorrow than we were today. So we're on the same side of the street here. So that's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. I'm so excited. So if anybody has any questions and we didn't see you ask any questions, just leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you with the answers. And I'm so excited to talk to you and we will schedule another one of these shortly.
Yes, we hope to be coming to you live once a week. We're going to get some different topics. So if you guys want us to talk on any things, otherwise I know maybe we'll talk on health and wellness, how to grow in your confidence. Those are kind of our first topics that we'll dive into and do some live coaching maybe. And maybe Lori can do a little emotion code, whether it's on me or whether we have some guest volunteer. Yeah, we'll see where things go. I'm excited.
Me too. Have a great day, you guys. Have a great
Yes, thanks for
weekend.
joining.
Thanks for joining.